Yo, this is Tabby Wakes, and shout out Hip Hop Made Me Do It.
Yeah, I just ate a pear. Yeah, I just ate a pear. Avocado. Avocado. Yeah, avocado. 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 Yeah, avocado. 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 Yeah, avocado.
DJ Toasty Z, you already know. Hip Hop Made Me Do It. We're live in Bed-Stuy. The one and the only Tabby Wakes. You already know.
Poppin'.
So I'm glad we can make this happen, and perfect timing.
Yeah, New Year.
Oh, new year, new me, as some would say. But I'm also, just to start off, if you had to say, like, who is Tabby Wakes? She does.
Me. Kidding. Tabby Wakes is. Fuck. That's a good ass question. I don't know. I mean, she's. Am I talking like third person?
Oh, well, just like, you don't have to talk in third person, but just like, who are you, like, either as.
I mean, yeah, I'm just like 21.
Wide opened, or.
Yeah,
like,
no, I'm 21 from New York, born in Crown Heights, live in Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm a jack of all trades.
For sure. I was reading up a little bit on your website and bio. So, some people get really metaphysical with it, and other people are like very literal with the questions.
Yeah, no, of course.
Now the first time I stumbled upon you, well, first of all, I heard that song you did with Sly C, which, I really fuck with it. I thought
Shit's
it was
hot.
like, you
made
hot.
that in this room.
It was hot, but it's also kind of funny too,
totally.
in like a very subtle way.
Yeah. It was like his version of a love song.
Exactly. It was like it was like, if you took fuck FTP and turned it into a love song.
Yeah, exactly.
And then of course, like, the one thing that really stood out was, like, I was on Instagram and I saw that you were getting dinner with Gary Vee, and I was like, like, he's one of those people where if, like, Gary Vee's taking notice, that, like, something special is going on.
Right.
So, like,
he's dope. He's awesome.
For sure. He's like one of those, like, top 10 people I want, not even top 10, probably like the one person I would want to, like, sit down and like talk to and pick his brains.
Really? What would you ask him? What was, like,
I don't know.
What do you think you would ask him?
I don't know what I would ask him. I would just, like...
You sure?
I'd just like to
he
talk
might
to
see
him.
this.
He might see it.
He might see this. You might as well... I would throw out a question.
I can't see it. I can't think of it on the spot. I can't think of it on the spot. But I'm...
Gary, you heard him. You can't think of it on the spot.
You're putting pressure on me,
No, totally.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, how'd that come about? Like, how'd that...
Like, Tony Seltzer dropped this mix on the fader, and, like, I had a freestyle on it called Okay Fine on a DJ Lucas beat, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And, I think just, like, a-trak heard that mix and, like, was like, yo, Tony, this is sick. And then, like, kind of, like, dug through it and, like, found me through that. And then, like, his A&R, like, met me, Mike. He's a dope dude.
Yeah.
And then no one knows this, actually. So you're, like, getting, like this is,
exclusive.
like, like, no one knows any, like, like, literally. I haven't spoken about this at, like, anyone, but, and then the A&R, like, I met him in LA.
Mm-hmm.
I was in LA for, like, no reason. Like, I was chilling, and then, like, I went to, like, Complex Con, but I met him at a coffee shop, and then he was like, yo, like, I think, he's like, I'm gonna show Gary your music, and I was like, like, word. And then, like, I kind of peeped who Gary was, and I was like, oh shit, like, that's so sick, like, lit. And then, like, the next day I woke up, and then, like, Gary followed me and was like, posted the song on his Instagram. Yeah. And I was like, oh, this is sick. Like, what?
That's so dope, because he, and he does a lot to really support, like, a lot of the up-and-coming hip-hop artists. I know, like, he just posted for his, like, playlist, he posted, like, Zarquan on there, like, one of the songs from his new hunting season, so that was really dope to see. And, he's really about the
Monday
young talent.
playlist on Spotify.
Oh, for sure. You better peep that.
Yeah, peep that.
Zarquan's on there. Tens, I think the song is.
I got tens.
Shout out to Gary Vee. Shout out to Zarquan.
Shout out everybody.
Shout out
Mike
everyone.
Boyd. Fucking a-trak. Shout out all
all the homies. And I'm curious, like, when did you get into music?
When I was like 14, I started putting like really shitty freestyles on SoundCloud, like from like on some like recording on your headphones to your laptop, and then I got a blue Snowball mic.
Classic.
And I was like, oh, this is chill. And I was like, oh, like, I want to learn how to make beats. And then I like didn't have the software, but I had GarageBand, but I wasn't really like, I was just like, I want like the primo.
Yeah.
I want to like be able to,
next level.
like I was like, I don't know, I was just like ahead of my time at the time. So I just like kind of, he was using like this online site and making beats on there. And I would like post the beats on my SoundCloud. I think I have one beat up that I made like 3 years ago or something.
So, like,
on my SoundCloud. Like it's just like right, it's not even it's like right there. It's like it's the first song on my SoundCloud, but I made that online on some website, and like that's where it kind of stemmed from there, and I kind of kept going. And then I started this music studio called At Records in Port Chester, which is like by SUNY Purchase in like Westchester. And you know, that was like, it was like a real studio, like
for sure.
The stuff that's in my house right now is like was in the studio, like, and I made this freestyle called Avocado. Cause I was like eating so many, like I was working, I was like audio engineering and like learning how to produce and like just learning how to audio engineer, honestly, and like run a business. And I was just like so overwhelmed. Yeah. And I just like was eating mad Spanish food, like OD avocados. Like honestly, it was like crazy. Like, but then I just made that freestyle and put that on SoundCloud. My friend Aiden, he was like the main engineer for my studio. He mixed it and like mastered it. I just dropped that. And it was like funny. I thought it was funny. I mean, like, I kind of don't like, I love, you know, I can't say I don't like that song. It was just like, it's a funny starting, It's like a funny, it's a funny starting point from where I was just like, it's like funny to see what, I was like playing around. I wasn't even playing. Like, I was just like,
you're just fucking around. I think a lot
I think I had a session going on, and like the kids in the session were just fucking around, and I was just like, yo, like, put this beat on and just hop. Yeah, I was like, I only get 5 minutes.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like that's how most people start. They're just like fucking around or some shit. There we go. We got avocado.
What the fuck? Oh no.
Did you drop the blunt?
Yeah. Avocado.
Alright, yeah. No, I'm gonna keep, like, I keep all those candid, like I said, funny moments in there. I gotta keep it legit, you know, gotta keep it real. I think most people, like, start out, like, just fucking around, like, having a good time and, like, not taking it too seriously until, like, you know, some people are like, oh, yeah, you can really rap, and then, like, that really, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't even know if, like, it wasn't like I wasn't taking it seriously.
Oh, no,
it was just like, I was like, this is fun. I'm gonna learn. Basically, I started doing like experimental music first, which is like, I have like 80 songs, more than that, but like just that aren't out, just on my laptop. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit is funny. But those were my experimental, you know, where I was just like learning how to express and like,
for sure.
Just like
that raw shit. It was like that unfiltered raw shit.
Yeah, it was me like whatever the fuck was going on. I mean, I'm still like that now, but like I'm more organized about it in my lyrics.
It's like more refined.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's like, you know.
For sure.
But
and you, like you said, you have so many songs. But I noticed there was only like a couple on SoundCloud.
Yeah,
like, you're keeping it in the vault, right? Just waiting.
Vault heavy.
Yeah.
Definitely. Hell yeah.
And what... Is there a distinct, like, moment or, like, that was the catalyst of you getting into the, I guess, like, starting a studio, was that what really got you into making music?
Well, no, I was making music, like, I was making, like, music on a Snowball. Okay. And then I went to college. And I had the Snowball still, and then I, like, got in this group, like, with these there were two dudes in a frat, DSP at Stony Brook, and like, Chris and Max, and we started this group called Holy Tower, and we were just like using YouTube beats and like making, like recording on that, but we got like a mic and a mic stand. Like I was like progressively like I was like more like, I don't know, like I was just like, gotta get better equipment to like elevate your own game. Like that's just how it goes. I got like a machine and like like MIDI keyboards and like mic stand and like, you know, filter, yada yada.
The whole
like
shebang.
You know, the starter kit.
Yeah, for
and then we were in the dorm making music, and then like I left school and started a studio and came back to school. left again.
Nice.
And then I came back here, and now I'm here, and I make music in here, and then off record with Tony.
For sure.
Sick.
Tony's doing some big things.
Yeah, Tony's dope. That's bro.
Yeah, for sure.
He came through yesterday with like a pizza for a present. It was like the smartest present.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a big ass box and wrapped in gift wrap.
Take note, best present pizza.
A whole pizza box. Imagine Tony Seltzer walking through your door with the whole pizza box. And it was like classic. It was insane. Yeah,
for sure.
Totally.
Yeah, and like I said, you talked about being kind of a jack of all trades. We talked about, you opened up a studio, and I was also seeing that you started, actually when you were like 14 years old, you were starting to like plan events.
Yeah. I used to throw mad parties.
Yeah?
Yeah, I used to throw like a bunch of parties called Tabby Time. And like, that is the funniest thing ever. Like,
it sounds like a kid's like show or something, like a very like, or I don't know, like, it's like I don't know what it sounds like, but you know what I'm saying?
No, totally. I mean, it was like, it started as a joke. I was like, all right, so I like Justin Bieber.
Mm-hmm.
Not like, I like his music and shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, what if like Justin Bieber had like changed like just his whole shit, and he was just like, yo, like my concert's at like 5 Bieber time or some shit, right?
Yeah.
And then everyone was like, what? Like they weren't even like, what? They were just like, what? Like then what time would it actually be? And I was like, what? Like 7 or something, you know what I mean? And then they were like, Tabby time. And I was like, word. And then I was like, word. And like someone, like my friends started saying it to me, and then like other kids just started saying it, I think. And then it was like this thing that like, I don't know, people just come up to me and kind of say it. And then I was like, fuck it. Like I'm gonna throw a party. And I threw a party in like some fucking place on 116th Street in Lenox in like a basement. And it was like underage, like lit. Like, we had a lot of fun. Yeah. I think. Like, I remember it was mad fun.
So lit.
Yeah, it was different. This Dito's over there.
Yeah.
He came to my party once and fucking graffitied on the walls. Oh my god. I was so mad.
What, like spray paint or like?
What was it, like markers?
Yeah, it was a washable marker.
Alright, that's not as bad as it could have been.
No, they were so mad.
Yeah.
Cause I was like paying them, you know what I mean?
Tabby I almost got fucked up.
Oh, it wasn't even your, like, it wasn't even your place, it was some random.
Yeah, no. It wasn't my place. It was like, I just rented out a space. I would just rent out spaces and like charge at the door and charge at,
For sure.
Yeah. It was
For
cool.
sure. For sure. I'm all about that underground.
It was sick.
Like,
And then I kept doing that, and then I was like, yo, like, by the time I was 18, I was like, yo, this is so saturated. Everyone's trying to throw parties, like.
You're like, this is so old.
Yeah. Not old. I mean, like, I was like, more like, I want to throw festivals, and then I was like, fuck no. After that, I think it was like easy, like I don't even remember, maybe like easy 2015 or 2014, where like that shit happened in I don't know, something happened in like a parking lot. Okay. And I was like, oh, like, I realized like liability is something you have to,
Yeah, it's
way bigger. Like a party in a venue is way easier to control than a full festival.
For sure. There's a next level to it of like, yeah. You need a whole team to like put together a festival.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that one by myself. Yeah, no, I couldn't do it.
And I was also noticing like, you also do a bit of photography as well.
Yeah, totally.
How's that work into the mix of?
I've been taking pictures for a minute, and then my friend Abdul sold me this camera, like my child, it's like my baby. It's Contax G2, and I was just shooting off that. I had like a 7D. I was working with this dude Anthony Prince for a bit. I was just like interning for him. Yeah. He was doing videography. And like that was cool. But I just was like more into photography, I guess.
For sure.
I like making films though. I just like haven't started that. It's a lot of work.
Have you thought about like incorporating that as far as like making music videos for yourself, or?
I mean, definitely with direction and just like like conceptualizing it. I mean, if I could shoot my own music video, I would. I definitely could. But like, you know what I mean? That's a challenge.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
A challenge that's waiting to be conquered.
Yeah. That would be cool. That would be super cool.
And what would you say your like big influences inspirations? We know avocado is obviously a big inspiration, but who would you say what would you say some of your inspirations are?
Being true to yourself is my inspiration, and like being me and like putting me first, and just like you just gotta focus on yourself. Honestly, yeah. I spent a lot of time I don't know. You just always think like you could help. Like it's not even like a help thing. It's just like we're all friends. Like you know what I mean. You can work collectively, yes, but that's very challenging.
Yeah,
like. You have to, like, be accountable for, like, a lot of emotions and, like, adversities and just, like, things that you don't know, like...
And some people are, not as committed or,
weird...
just different things.
Random things. It could be, like, you get blamed for, like, something someone else does. And it's like, I didn't do it. It's like, but you're friends with them. It's like, no.
Yeah, I'm associated.
I'm independent. I'm good. Like, I'm gonna stay being an independent person. Like, that's something that, and like a lot of people just can't like be themselves. So being yourself is something I like and like word.
For sure. Yeah. And I often in collectives, like the people, there's like a couple people that are kind of, doing their own thing, but then like putting the group on as well. So it's just like,
yeah, that's for music. Like I'm in a normal collective, like not a music collective. Like it's called Brewhouse. We're chill. Like,
yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? It's like fam shit. Like we're just like, it's just like word. But being in a music collective, like, I don't know. I feel like that's a lot of energy.
Sure.
Like a lot of energy for like a whole, imagine like 8 group members and you guys got to get on, like, I don't know, like.
Yeah, it's like next level. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like I would be down. That's cool, but like, it's not what I'm doing.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
And I was going to ask you about Brewhouse because I think that like a lot of people might be like familiar with it just peripherally or just like, see the sweatshirts and like see the, just know it's like associated with Princess Nokia and all that. And like, they don't really fully understand it, I think, a lot of people, or it's like, so how would you, like, if you had to describe it, how would you
I would say that time changes, things change over time.
Yeah.
And, like, that is, yeah, totally. You know what I mean? Like, people develop, brands develop, friends develop, everything develops, nothing stays the same.
Yeah, for sure.
So like that was an event. I think they were throwing house parties. This was before I was even involved. They were throwing house parties and I was just friends with her brother. Like word. But like fact like they were throwing house parties and then like started making shirts and then like they were skating and like house parties, shirts, blah, blah, parties, more parties, and like I like love throwing parties. So it was kind of a good way for me to be like, yo, like let's throw a party. And it was like, yeah, let's do that. So and I think we did like Winter Informal last year. It was sick. And I got to perform at Winter Informal last year. That was sick.
And I know they threw like an
anti-prom. Yeah, I got to perform at anti-prom.
That was like on a boat and like with Cardi B and shit, right?
Yeah, I was on the Circle Line. Cardi B headlined, and then Gloss Gang, and like I opened, I guess.
Yeah.
And I did like a funny ass opening because I didn't even like really say I was like, it just, my name was on the flyer, but it didn't say I was performing. It just looked like I was like hosting or something. But, like, that was so sick. I performed as Tabby and Block, and Block means like friends, but I don't want to be like Tabby and Friends. You know what I mean?
Tabby and Block sounds fine.
It sounds, yeah, it's just way, yeah, you know what I mean? It's just like my thing. So it's like, I was like, oh, Tabby and Block. That was what was on the flyer. It was dumb, but it was so funny to me. I mean, I was just like, people are probably like, what is this? And I'm just like, weird. And, I performed with like God's Wisdom, this kid Aiden, and this girl Demi. And like, that was so funny. It was lit. Like, we performed like in the daytime, like right before the sunset. So that was like, it was like setting, and then like performance was ending. Then Gloss Gang performed, and then Cardi dropped Bodak Yellow at the end. That's where she dropped it.
That was like the first time she dropped that song.
Yeah, she was like, it was the first time I'm playing it. No, like all of that. I don't do. You have a footage of that?
Yeah.
All right, we never put it up, but like
No, we did.
we did.
When her song hit #1 on Billboards, we posted her being like, "I'm gonna play this song for the first time."
Oh, that's hard.
Bodak Yellow.
I might have to loop that into the interview.
Tomorrow I'm premiering my single. It's called Bodak Yellow. That's right. And y'all gonna be the first one to hear it. And it's so exciting for me. Oh my God. Play that shit, DJ. Play that shit. 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 Say no, bitch. You can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottles, these is bloody shoes. If it's scope, I can get them both. I don't want the tools, and I'm quick. Cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Hey, say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you and I don't speak, that means I don't fuck with you.
Because we just heard about a legendary moment right there.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
It
like,
really was,
it was literally like before, like she dropped it. So like, she was She got like extra lit off it, like after that. So.
Oh, for sure.
No, totally. That
Yeah,
like she got the bag after that.
There's
She already had it,
There's
but-
hits and then there's mega hits.
Yeah, no, she turned up. She turned up on the boat, bro. She was she was lit.
Have
Like,
you seen the anti-prom recap video?
I might have watched clips of it. I don't know if I saw the whole thing.
it's funny. All mad at my unreleased music is in that video, and like that's like I put my music in like weird places. Like
It's just like you have to hunt
you
for
kind
it.
of have to look for it if you want to find it. Like a little bit, at least for now. Like from before.
For sure.
Totally.
That's so
She was
awesome.
dope. You gotta
Yeah.
keep that in.
That video
Oh, for
is
sure.
on the Brewhouse page.
Okay,
It's on
for
YouTube.
sure. I'll probably loop it into the interview, the little clip. And you were just out in Miami. What were you doing out there?
I was on vacation.
Yeah.
I mean, I was at Art Basel and I was doing, I had to perform for a Brewhouse event, which is dope. And I was also doing some collaging, which was awesome. Making some teas with, Antonia. But like, Miami was sick. I love Miami.
Yeah.
Like, I actually love Miami. I make mad songs about Miami. I have like a few songs with my friend Aiden. Those are actually out on SoundCloud.
Okay.
That they're under V3 Gang.
You're keeping them hidden.
Yeah, no, totally. But they're dope. They're awesome. Those are my Miami songs. And I went and I linked up with this producer, Brenmar. I mean, it's 2 cool songs. They're dope. I really like them. And I can't wait to drop those. Those are going to be sick. That's going to be hot. Yeah.
I'm waiting. Like I said, like I listened to a couple songs you had on SoundCloud, and I was like, I need some more of this shit.
Yeah,
you know?
I feel you.
Especially that collab with Slicey, that was fire.
Yeah, no, that was a funny one.
You said you did it like
right here. Yeah. I was in this room, totally. There's like fucking like 8 boys sleeping in my house.
Yeah.
But it was funny. It was dope. He was making mad music.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sly's a funny guy.
I didn't even like have like any of this stuff. I think I just had like the interface and the mic in the stand. Like
Lit.
I didn't even have those speakers. I had like these speakers right here.
Speakers off the frame. But,
Yeah.
And I'm also curious, like, I always like ask people this, and you know, I have different kind of answers, but like, I'm curious what your thoughts are on like the New York music scene.
What, like the underground one?
Or just like your
whatever
general
it is?
thoughts on the music scene.
I mean, I go to like so many shows.
Yeah.
I go to like a bunch of shows, like ranging all throughout. What exactly is what do you want me to like?
I don't know, just like your
It's
general
awesome.
thoughts.
It's like, there's a bunch of talent here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talent, a little less focus. Because we're in a city, it's so busy, it's so hard to be focused. Like,
Yeah.
for me to focus, like, to get where I am right now, I had to, like, stay in this house. Like, pretty
just,
much.
Like, bunker down, yeah.
I had to, like, isolate and kind of just, like, or not isolate, but, like, inhabit myself, you know? And that is something, like, a lot of people don't have the luxury of doing here. Because, you know, you always want to go out and, like, party, or do you want to, like, get out of your parents' house or something? Like, I just moved out, like, so I was like, I just got, like, blessed, you know what I mean? I just have to,
For sure.
Where but like some New York City and like music is a lot about your environment. And if you are in a constantly change, like if you like, one, if you can't make music in your house, that doesn't suck because you could just write and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, if you don't have a place to go record,
Like a designated, like,
like, and it's not even about like, you know, you need like a good engineer. Like that's a very key producer, of course, but engineer is like the fucking sauce. Like they are like, that's what, like they're wizards.
For
like,
sure.
Literally. But like, yeah, that's why I wanted to learn it. That's why I learned it.
So you do most of your own, like, engineering and stuff?
No, like, I don't like necessarily not like to record myself. I think it's just like hectic when I'm trying to like focus on what I like just recording. So I'd rather,
For sure.
I haven't got to the point where I'm like consistently just recording myself, like for my own songs.
Yeah.
I like that I would put out. I did that before. For, like I was recording myself for like a year, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
I keep those songs. But yeah, definitely the studio vibe is a thing. Totally.
For sure.
Or like people come here and record me and I'm chilling. Like I'm like worried.
Yeah, like you don't have to worry about it. You're just
I don't have to go click buttons and like change compressors and EQ and like control racks and stuff like that. Like I'm just like, okay, I can focus on like, you know, the music part.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And who would you say, like you said, you talked about a lot of the like, young talent in New York. Who would you say like people should know about? What artists from New York do people not know about that they should know about?
Damn. That's such a big list of people.
I'm sure.
I honestly, on Facebook, I put like this list like a while ago of just like pretty much every artist. Cause there's this like whole thing where it was like, no, like, what is it? Like death, like there was like all male lineups going on.
Yeah.
And I just posted like both genders. Cause like who cares about gender music? Don't like that. That shouldn't even be like, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, what? Jesus. But I just put like as many artists I could think of in like this one list. And like, honestly, I don't even know what happened. Like maybe some people got tight. They weren't on the list, but that just meant I wasn't aware of what they were doing. So like, I could go on and say like a bunch of names, but like, you gotta just do your own digging, honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
It's sick. I mean, like, it's out there though. Hit my likes or something.
SoundCloud likes, is that the place
that's like the place
it?
to find anything that everyone, if you want to figure out what someone likes, you probably see like what they like, or like they probably don't even like, they might not even like it, but they just clicked the like button just because the support is support and support your friends, you know?
Yeah. For sure. For sure. And just to finish up, what would you say, like, what's next for Tabby? What's on the horizon?
Do I spoil it?
There's too much.
Is it a secret?
It's too much. It's too fire.
Do I spoil it? Yeah. Word. All right. Yeah. I mean, I just got signed to Fool's Gold.
Oh wow, that's next level.
Yeah.
We got all the gems.
Yeah. No, you got the lit interview. Word. Yeah, I just got signed to Fool's Gold. And like,
that's next level.
I haven't signed it yet, but like, yeah, give me like a week or something. I don't know.
All right. Well, this won't come out for another 2 weeks, probably.
Oh, really? Okay, good.
Or like, yeah.
Nice. No, awesome.
Or like a week from now. You know?
Oh yeah, no, that's good. It doesn't matter. You could drop it before. I don't even care. It's fine. But yeah, no, that's going on.
I'm not trying to fuck up any deals.
You're not. I don't think you are. I don't think you are. Dude, no, I think we're good.
All right, good.
I hope. No, I'm kidding. Sorry. Oh no. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. It's just like for an EP, or maybe two, and
that's dope.
It's gonna be
Fool's
sick.
Gold is so dope. Oh yeah, because you were talking about a-trak earlier.
Yeah, it just happened like slow, like mad, like I don't even know, like mad quickly.
For sure.
Yeah, I met him in Miami too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like I met him again in Miami. Like he was fucking performing at 11, which is like the lit strip club. In with Gucci Mane, and I was just in the, oh my god, like I love like 11 sick, like
Yeah, I think I saw you snap your Instagram story.
Yeah, no, it was lit in there, like, extra lit. And I was just chilling. Like, I ran into one of my friends. I ran into mad people in there. This is mad weird, but, like, it was sick. It was dope. He killed it, too.
For sure.
Yeah.
Shout out to a-trak. You already know.
Yeah, big facts.
All right, DJ Toasty Z. Hip Hop Art made me do it. Like I said, Tabby Wakes.
Yo, Tabby Wakes in the building.
We're chilling.
Gang.
Gang.
Hey, I was making triple flipping all of that fake Supreme. Yeah, me, poke me, beat me, but you cannot reach me. If you wanna see me, better email CC. Like my bacon greasy, cause a bitch gotta eat.